Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Geoguessr. We are doing a diverse world today, map by mapper, 3-minute time challenge. We have the yellow divider line and a desert, and that it's not even a middle divider line. It's the sideline, which is typical of the United States, but it's not the United States. And I think this right here is what really tells you it's not the United States. All right. I'm gonna be completely honest. The United States, we're pretty stupid. We're like really stupid. There was a poll done the other day. It was one of those like trick question polls where people basically just wanted to prove that everyone is a piece of shit. And it worked really well. And the poll was, do you oppose the teaching of Arabic numerals in schools? Which, if you don't know what the Arabic numerals are, like, there's a good chance you're gonna be like, why would I want to have the Arabic numerals taught in American schools? Till you realize that that's what our understanding of the number system 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is. They're Arabic. And I believe they asked you if you're a Republican and Democrat, and then Democrats, it was like 30% opposed it, and Republicans like 78% opposed it. And then it also went by where you were located. So the South, which is south of the Mason-Dixon line, all that nonsense, they were more likely to oppose the teaching of Arabic numerals than the North was. It just, and then they went on to ask, I forget the man's name, but it went both ways. It went both ways, where it was basically, Republicans are big with the whole religious aspect of everything, so it was, do you oppose the teaching of this man, whatever his name is, theory on creation? Which, when you just hear creation, you think creationism, which is just, like, in science classes. Do you oppose the teaching of creationism in science classes? But it was whatever that man's name was, which was important to the story. That's Greek. Fuck. Alright, we need to get a guess down. And, like, 80% of Republicans were like, yeah, and like 45%. And we ended up being in Jordan. I went for the Greece, not for the Arabic. I figured, I don't even know what I figured at that point. But the man who came up with that theory of creationism, which 28% of Democrats were like, yeah, you could teach that in schools, is actually the man who came up with the Big Bang Theory. It's just the way that the question was worded, and I feel like it just goes to show that it doesn't matter how smart you think you are. There's always going to be a little bit of a prejudice in there based on your political alignment, and it works both for Republicans and Democrats. And I honestly don't know too many different political parties, and that might be a system of the United States, which is kind of shitty if you ask me. By the way, yellow divider line, keeping that in mind. You know, I know that the Tea Party exists, the Libertarians, the Green Party. I don't really know what a lot of their beliefs are, and maybe that's because there's a lot of questions that are only two-sided, and I'm not going to get too involved with politics today. Politics is never something fun to get involved with. There's usually only two sides to a question. For example, I'm not going to explain my views, I'm not going to ask you for your views, but abortion. It's either you're for abortion or you're against abortion. There's no, like, well, in this situation I go this way, but in this situation I don't. Yes, you could argue that that's actually the case, especially for the people who are pro-abortion or anti-abortion, that, like, there's a few things where, like, that everyone agrees, like, well, I thought everyone agreed until recently, but there's definitely only two sides, so why are there more than two parties? I get it, you know. Well, do I really? Not really, but I'm pretending that I do, and hopefully that's more than enough. Caution narrow road, watch for pedestrians and cyclists. The fact that that's on the right makes me think that we're on the right-hand side of the road, which then would put us with the yellow divider line. I have no fucking idea. Australia, New Zealand? Maybe New Zealand. Let's go New Zealand. We didn't even get a chance to make this a little bit bigger. You got me. We got the yellow divider line, which I believe is something that you will find in New Zealand and the Australian area. We're really not finding any clues unless I'm just talking through them. We got some mountains and some hills. The sign was on the right, which means we're probably on the right. Why would you have a sign on the right? You're coming this way. You're going to be facing the wrong way, you know? Unless they're repurposing that sign, because we didn't check the back of it. We're fucked. We're fucked. God damn it. God damn it. I don't know. The only political view I'll ever say is I don't believe the United States should get involved with all the wars we get involved with. We cause more problems than we solve. We're fucked. Today is just not a good day. Dawson City. We're up in Canada. We're up in Canada. Hear me out. Why was that sign there? Why was that sign there? Am I losing my fucking mind? I think I'm losing my fucking mind. If the sign's on the right, we're on the right-hand side of the road. I think I was insisting we were on the left. Oh, God. Something's wrong today, guys. Something is completely fucking wrong. Oh, God. We got palm trees. We probably have... There we go. English. Philippines. Good idea. Good choice. I don't see any websites or anything. God damn it. How did we fuck that last location up that bad? I honestly think I was losing my mind. We got some nice coastline views. It's to our east. We also have what appears to be another island out there. Hopefully that's going to help us figure out where in the Philippines we actually are. There's a good chance it's not. I'm going to go with Cebu. Just fuck it. I don't even know what this island's called. Now, I don't think we've ever correctly guessed the right spot perfectly in the Philippines. And the only reason we're going for the Philippines is because of the English. That's it. There's no other reason. If we find anything that makes us feel like we're not in the Philippines, the flag of the United States, for example, maybe we'll move our location. But for now, I think it's probably one of our best bets. And look at the other two locations we've had. Just been not good. And hopefully this is all we need to kind of pull back into it. There's a good chance we're not going to break average today. There's a very good chance we're not going to break average today. It's just been... You know what? It's a bad day for Maff, and sometimes that's all that happens. Some days we need a bad day, right? Because if we don't have that bad day, how do we know that when we do really well, that we're doing really well? I was hoping there was going to be a flag on here, but it does say Philippines. Well, Filipinas right here, which definitely makes me think we are, in fact, in the Philippines. So now we got to go the Republic of the Philippines. I could have just looked up front. Department of Social Welfare and Development. And then Kalai. I want to say this is the town name. I really do. I don't want to spend all the time looking for it. But we're going to look. We're going to look for Kalai. That definitely feels like a good thing to look for, and we're fucked. Alright. We gotta look. We gotta look. We gotta look. Is there anything else on this that it could be? Community contribution, project duration, subject, construction of multi-purpose building, evacuation center. Alright. And then location, Bully Elementary School. Oh no, Bully. We need to find a place called Bully. B-U-L-I. I think we saw that already. I could have sworn we saw a place called Bully. Which means we're not in the right spot. Because at least we have a name this time. We're probably not zoomed in far enough. I don't even know what is and isn't part of the Philippines. Okay. Can we find... It's Tablas Island. If we zoom in really far, we still don't even see any of those names on any of those signs. There's Bully. Alright. We would have never zoomed in that far. Ever. Never. And maybe that is part of the reason the Philippines is a hard location, kind of like Malaysia and Indonesia. They're tough, but you would have to zoom in so fucking far. But that definitely did help us come back into place. We got a green flag that means nothing, and then Oostwieland with VLIE. Definitely unique spelling. Oh, we are on the coast. And then Vooruitwegen. It definitely has the German influence, but it's not German. Makes me think we are going to be in Netherlands. Water is south of us. So it could be like south. I hope. Fuck. I hope so. Let's check out this boat, though. We could probably find some information. Maybe a flag off the back. Looks like there is... is that blue, white, and blue? Oh, God. Red, white, and blue. It's Dutch. If that was blue, white, and blue, I would have no fucking idea where we were. And then Island Hopper. It's... Even though it's not in English, we can generally understand what it's trying to say. And then we got a rabbit hopping between islands. It works. Juristma. Can we find the name of a city? I'm guessing... Because here's Vlieland. So these are the three places where they travel out of. I completely forgot that we even found Vlieland. So we need to follow the coast somewhere. We're gonna start up top, and we're gonna find Vlieland. We're gonna find it. I have full faith. We're not gonna find it. Oostwieland, right here. Oh God. All right. Is there even any roads? There's like one road. There's like one fucking road. Alright. What the fuck? And we're at Oost. We're at Oostwieland. This is the port where we are now. Return to start. We are east of the port. Is there anything behind us? Looks like a dock. We got 30 seconds. We might as well spend the time. It is the dock, so we're in between the dock and the port. Can we find that road to our right as we go? Here's the road to our right. Return to start. We're west of it. 2 clicks. We're gonna be like right here. Praise be to God. Alright, we got it. I was watching a lot of South Park last night. It was amazing. Perfect location. Guys, we could fuck up as much as we want in the beginning, but we could still come in clutch. Right away, first instincts, Switzerland. That doesn't matter right now, but look how fucking cool this looks. This would be... I would love to have this in my backyard. And I've said it before, whenever we get mountains, where I live, it's kind of just like flat and then water. And that's cool and all, you know, it's great. If you love the beach, it's great. I would love to wake up every day with this being the image in my backyard. I think that'd be fucking awesome. You know, it really does showcase the natural beauty of the world. There's the Switzerland flag. If you guys just needed any other ideas about my fucking instincts, it just, holy shit. Well, we got a valley somewhere in Switzerland. Hopefully we're able to find a sign that we can generally understand. There's a good chance we won't. Dude, I think you have a problem with garden gnomes. Like a lot of fucking problems with garden gnomes. Let's see. Holy fucking shit. I didn't even think garden gnomes were going to be in Switzerland. Let's just throw down a random location first of all. We gotta go somewhere where there's mountains, which I think most of Switzerland is mountains. We're over by the Drungen Galm, for whatever. I was gonna go over by Les Diablerets, but decided not to. Come on, we could find something besides garden gnomes. That's not gonna fucking help us. Yeah, man, I would love to wake up with that in my backyard every day. Every fucking day. Obviously, these roads are a little jumbled of a mess. That could be because we don't understand how they fucking work, clearly. I think we're just on a residential road going down. So we're going to go up. And hopefully, we're going to find a road. If we don't find a road, then we're going to have to hope that our guess is the best guess ever. Yeah, that's the only confusing thing about this, is the road system. But we did find a road. And we have a sign right here, which I would love to be able to see. Fey. F-E-Y. Not gonna find that. We can give it a quick little look. I did say that about the last location, but I was convinced last time we were gonna find it. This time around, I'm pretty convinced we're not. It's definitely a larger area that we gotta search, and it's definitely an area where we probably have to be zoomed in. We're in Germany right now. What the fuck am I doing? Follow the river. That's the Rhine. We're still in Germany. Oh god, we fucked up. We done fucked up. Here's a place called Will. If that helps. Actually not a bad guess. It was actually more towards the south. Could we find Fey? We did. So it's Fey and then Nandes. On the Rhine River. Not too bad. 4,852 points. Definitely coming in clutch with those last 3 locations to pull ourselves over the fucking average. But goddamn, my brain stopped working. My brain really stopped working. Wow. That's just bad. Even if we would have gotten Australia, we'd have probably had closer to 20,000. Seeing the Greek made me guess there instead of Jordan, which we probably would have ended up guessing the United Emirates. But that doesn't matter. But let's check out the full results. See how fucked up I did. Oh, I did real fucked up. Alright, so Screenshot the World coming in first place, 24,000. Aphelion only about 300 points behind. It was that Canadian guess. Tapperus T, Canada. Everyone else is just like on the fucking money. Oleg, Canada. Cost Jonathan, Canada. King Maff, Canada. Yeah. It also looks like Cost Jonathan did not guess the Philippines, but instead went for Malaysia. I believe I was the only one who didn't guess around Jordan, which that was our first location, and then our second location. Yeah, boy, fucking that shit up. Oh wow. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what happened. My brain did not want to function today. But that happens sometimes. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. You need those bad days every now and then. Because, come on, guys, it's not fun if it's always competition, right? Alright, but that's all we got for the day. I do hope to see you guys all Monday for another episode of Geoguessr. Have a good rest of it. Enjoy your weekend. Go out, do something good. Don't do anything stupid. Let's start a saying. What would Maff do instead of what would Jesus do? And I could tell you, probably would involve a lot of beer and a lot of just sitting on a porch. But until then, guys, I do look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.